Good morning and happy Friday. I hope you've had a wonderful week and have seen a difference in your master bedroom this week. I've worked a little bit at a time in my master bedroom, but mostly this week I have worked in the kitchen. Yesterday my progress was getting the countertops installed, and then I worked on staining my cabinet doors. So today we'll be putting on a finish coat, and hopefully we'll get those hung this evening or in the morning. So each day I've worked a little bit at a time, and I'm still going to give myself all next week to finish up my kitchen project. I'm not going to spend 8 hours on Saturday working on it. Every day can have its own little mission, and that's what I try to give you with these zone cleaning missions. Each day has its own little mission to make your house clean, to bring you peace, and to not overwhelm you. So today your mission is to clean out under your bed. For some of you, that's going to be a very easy thing to do, and for others of you, it's going to be a little bit more work because you've got a lot of stuff you've been storing under there. When you store a lot of stuff under your bed, it is a harbor just for dust and dust mites, and it's hard to clean under there because you've got so much stuff, you just don't want to do it. So let's work on keeping less stuff under your bed unless absolutely necessary. So once a month you can vacuum under there, or in my case we dust mop under there because it's a hardwood, and get rid of those dust mites and dust bunnies that have taken up residence there. It's a really quick, easy mission if you work at it just a little time getting rid of that extra stuff under there. As we move into next week, we're going to work in 2 zones. So be prepared for some quick missions in the living room, and shift gears next Friday as we work in zone 1, which is our front porch, entryway, and dining room. So next week will be kind of interesting with the zone missions because we'll be moving into September. How are you doing with your laundry? Are you keeping up with it, or is it still kind of a snowball? Do you have it where it's just rolling and stops? If you're not getting your laundry put up, figure out what you can do to make that better. It really only takes a few minutes if you have the place to put it. And that's the holdup in doing our laundry, is we get it out of the dryer and it lands in a basket, and that's where it stops. So if you're struggling with that, just give yourself little missions here and there during the day today to get that stuff put away. If your kids are not putting their laundry away, work with them on that. You can do this. I know it's not the easiest thing that you've done because you've just not been in the habit of doing it. But once it becomes a habit, you won't think about it. I don't think about the few minutes that it takes me to carry my laundry to my room and put it away. I just do it. But that's been building up for years with me, with doing my routines and getting everything in its place and decluttering, making room for the stuff that I have that I want to keep. So think about that. Tomorrow is Family Fun Day. Do you have anything planned to do with your family? We haven't decided, I guess really the whole weekend's kind of plans, because we have a birthday on Sunday for one of the boys. So we'll be figuring out what he wants to do for the weekend, and we'll be celebrating him. I'll be celebrating later today when my dishwasher is hooked back up and my kitchen sink's hooked up and I have water in the kitchen again. It's been a test in patience and perseverance this week to not have a kitchen sink. But, I've managed, and I at least have a bathroom sink I could rinse a few things. I didn't have to go down to the creek. I mean, if you think about it, that could have been a worse situation. So I'm thankful for the flexibility that I've had this week, and I've also been thankful for disposable products. I may have created a little bit more trash, but I didn't have a whole lot of stress in feeding my family because I used a lot of disposable plates and cups and forks and knives, and that's okay. It's okay to do that. And I'm just enjoying each day with my family this week as we move through these little fun house projects. I really like making things look different, and I enjoy seeing the boys learn more things because when they grow up, they'll have houses to take care of and they'll need to paint and do maintenance. So good morning, Joanne. And next week, by the end of the week, I hope to be finished with the kitchen project and can do a little video reveal. I'm not even going to show you the counters, and they really make me happy. They're beautiful. The kitchen counters turned out gorgeous, and it took them about 3 hours to get them installed yesterday. So it was a fun day. If you guys have questions, drop them down here in the comments. You can do that here on Facebook. You can do it on the YouTube channel. Next week, we'll be moving into taking care of our living rooms, so we'll talk about that next week and anything else that comes up. I posted my blog post today about hands-on history and how we make history come alive by reenacting parts of history, doing projects, going on field trips. So check that out at tammyfox.net. Good morning, Charlotte. Nice to see you and Joanne both in the comments today. And then you can sign up for my email list on the sidebar of my blog, or you can email me at tammy@tammyfox.net if you have any questions. I am happy to answer them for you, and I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Do something fun if the weather permits you to get outside, because we know when it cools off, sometimes it gets yucky outside and it's harder to make plans to do something. So get out there with your family this weekend and have a great time. And I will see you guys on Monday.